up, hip hop? What up, world? Back at y'all once again. Live in the flesh, like I told y'all earlier, at the Low Culture Triple Threat, you know what I mean, event, you know what I mean, live here in Brooklyn. The Polo Stadium shoot, the Polo battle, and plus the Winner Circle, you know what I mean, photo shoot and filming. So right now, we got another representative, man. A live wire, you know what I mean? A legend in the fashion, hip hop, you know what I mean, as far as being a regulator in the 90s with a hip hop group, and you know what I mean, definitely setting trends and definitely taking it from the 90s into the present and being futuristic, you know what I mean? So yo, representing in the Polo Battle League, you know what I mean? Winning multiple battles. I want to bring to y'all, you know what I mean? Prance Low. What up, Prance?
Peace. 2 L's
You
to
already know.
everybody. You already know, yo.
Yeah.
I appreciate you
You know.
for everything.
Love and loyalty all the time.
You know,
son.
already know.
You
I
already
mean, from just starting the events and just starting from the ground up and
Yeah.
seeing where you took it and elevated it and took it to Times Square, to them red steps.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes people come out there and be the coldest. Yo, my wife used to go with me, but
Low
one
Goose on the
time
Deuce.
it was so cold at Low Goose on the Deuce, she had to wait in Walgreens until the battle. You know what I mean? That kind of, but just
Right.
because of the love and loyalty, people always support you, and
Definitely.
even in the rain, we come through and represent. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? So
definitely.
it's
You know what
it's
I mean?
it's a monumental event. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the Players Ball for the lows. You know what I
Definitely,
mean? So and it's worldwide.
Yep,
You
definitely.
know what I mean?
International and
True
just
indeed.
definitely, you know
True
what I mean?
indeed. So keep
Bringing that love and that unity.
definitely keep illuminating. And I mean,
that.
yo, I remember the first one I got. I
Yeah,
was just
yeah,
talking shit about
so
that.
Speaking
You
of
already?
Speaking of the red stairs, that's where like you really got your first one at.
Yes.
Right? Was it the red stairs?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's, you know what I mean, that's in the middle of Times Square.
Yo.
You know what I mean? The event is Low Goose on the Deuce.
Yes.
So like just share with them real quick about that experience, like how it went down, the atmosphere, the vibe, the competition. You know what I mean? Us being together up there and like just really carrying on the legacy of what we started from the 80s. You know what
I mean, the thing with that is to see the it's like a fraternity of brothers. It's like a brotherhood.
Yeah.
So at that time when your peers is ridiculing you, bigging you up,
Right.
watching you like, damn, I didn't even know he was gonna come out with that and pull that out. Some people like, yo, where you found that at? And some people like, yo, he always killing them.
Right.
You see, when you have that kind of momentum mixed up in one bunch of an event, it's a pot of gumbo. That battle is crazy because of, like, when G. George was the commentator.
Right.
And checking labels and checking drawers check and having that OG.
The details, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
The
And
details,
then
baby.
still, with him, it was still the crowd participation that you got to get that win.
Right.
So when you can hold one of these 3 times, you got to be able to, like you say, a year of bragging rights. You got to be able to big your chest up. And I
Definitely.
big my chest up. You know, you from St. John's and Marcus Garvey. And that's Brownsville. I represent Church Ave, Flatbush. So I'm representing for my peers on my side that gets it in from day one. You know what I mean? Salute to them. But even I've chose my side where I've ran with my bros since OG Bob Low gave me my L's, and everybody accepted me. You know what I'm saying? For what I've done in entertainment to take the movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I appreciate y'all
already know.
for what y'all done. And
Well,
as we
Now-
as husbands and fathers too, we showed the world a whole different side of that movement, like it's a rags to riches story.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's about the elevation, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
So yo, you heard him say he got 3 trophies, you know what I mean? Now when you have 1 trophy, that's one thing.
Right.
But it's all about consistency and definitely having an urgency to keep doing it to bring home that, you know, bring
doubt.
home the hardware.
No doubt.
So like now that you got 3, like how does that feel? Cause like that's like
It's a-
that's a different, you know what I mean? As far as like what we do in the culture
Right.
and from a fashion standpoint and having like just awards and people recognizing your brilliance as far as
You
like,
want that
how you put it in.
acknowledgement
Right. How does that
of
feel?
life achievements, and it feels great because I'm 48 years old,
Okay.
and I'm still, like, you know me as a dancer for special ed.
Right.
A dancer in my group, Jiggy. And how I've took my dancing worldwide, and I'm in Japan, and I'm recognized everywhere now at 48. From when you know me as a little dude watching on Video Music Box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me to hold 3 of these, you know what I'm saying? And I got the first one when you was doing wood plaques.
Exactly.
I didn't even talk
Before
about
the trophies, Before the
you
trophies.
feel me? So I got one hanging on my wall. Y'all can't even do that. So I'm of that level and of that stature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You already know.
All right. Much love. So, yo, before we get up out of here, let them know where they can catch you at on Instagram. Follow you.
Pranslow 24/7 and Been There Rock That.
All
That's
right.
on iHeartRadio.
Check that out. You heard?
Please
Been
check
There,
that
Rock
out.
That. You
I
heard?
appreciate you
Salute,
because you
baby.
was one of our first guests.
All
Matter
right.
of fact, the first guest. So you helped us elevate and get us to iHeartRadio.
All right.
And we only gonna take it to the top from there.
All right.
So
Get ready
keep
on.
pushing and illuminating, my G.
Salute.
2 L's.
All right. 2 L's. So yeah, there y'all have it, man. Pranslow, another, you know what I mean, legend, live wire, you know what I mean, 3 trophies, consistency with the persistence, you know what I mean, definitely fashion icon. Y'all already know how he giving it up. Check him out on Instagram.
Facts.
Check out his legendary group Ziggy, you know what I mean. You already
Toss
know
it
how
up.
he's giving it up.
Raking in the dough.
His show, Been There, Rock
doubt.
That. Look for all of that, man. Salute.
Appreciate
Rack
y'all.
low. Signing
No doubt.
off.
Peace and blessing.
Thanks, fellas.
Appreciate you.